Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Sisters of the Mystical Tarot. I am your hostess tonight. With me is the lovely Marina, Heart Centered Tarot,
Hello,
Allie,
hello.
Heart and Soul Connected, Sharon from Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot, and Val from
And
Dragonfly
I got,
Christmas
I,
Crystals and Next Level Channeling. Yeah, Sharon's wearing a big old heart. So I got my
Yay, Sharon.
daisies on, but that's about it. I didn't have
Yep.
anything with hearts.
Oh, I have my Shine shirt that cost me $5.83.
There you
you
go.
big spender, you.
Big spender.
Oh, that's
Oh,
lovely.
It's lovely.
It is.
Cute.
That is great. I'm just going to grab
Yeah.
something to eat. My blood sugar's low.
Go for it. So happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. I
Absolutely.
hope you had a better day than me.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
right.
I found out I have COVID today, so I'm quarantined until Monday.
Oh,
And I was telling the ladies earlier, I said, so maybe I'll be able to catch up on sleep and get my taxes done.
yeah.
There you
I
go.
actually have time to do it.
get mine done.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have a book here,
yes.
and
Hello,
we
book.
have, I don't know, some stranger called Heart Centered Tarot and
Oh, yeah.
a Next Level
Really?
Channeling, a Dragonfly Crystals. Don't know who they are.
Right.
No.
Heart and Soul Connected.
Everybody who we don't
But
know.
Christine is here, and BJ's Esoteric Musings is here,
And another
Valerie is.
Valerie. Another Valerie.
Another
One of
Valerie.
my Valerie.
We're running. Our cup runneth over with Valerie's. And
There you go.
we got Coyotes here, and Jill Petway is here, and Karen Doyle, Sandy Johnson, Amanda Carroll, Laura Hammond Davis, Alice L, Ness,
Christine
let's
Fryer.
see.
Yeah.
I said Christine earlier.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I
I'm sorry.
did. She was way at the top.
Way at the top. All right.
Hilda
Hilda's here.
and
Yeah.
and Barbara
Carolyn Booker.
and
Woo!
and let's see, Barbie.
Joe.
Carolyn Booker's here, and Joe G is here,
And
and I think I'm at
Sharon's
the bottom
here.
of the scroll. So
I don't know why that came through 5 times.
Because we have five.
because we have 5
Oh,
channels.
that's
going
right.
on.
Yeah.
That's
When
right.
we post in the
Okay.
StreamYard, it's going to post to all 5 channels. So that's
Yeah.
why it goes in 5 times for us. It's
And
can be
Stephanie.
annoying.
Nice to see you. Yeah.
So, and Stephanie, hi Stephanie. In honor of today, and Wayne's like, I'm here too. Okay,
Yeah.
Hey, Wayne. And Glow.
and
Yeah.
Glow. Yep.
Hello, hello.
A little homage to Valentine's Day. I'm not going to go into who St. Valentine was or why or any of that. Y'all all got Google and y'all got the History Channel. Look it up. I'm not going to go there. But what I was thinking of is maybe if we could each share a little bit about either the happiest Valentine's, the one that really kind of stands out, happy, really good Valentine's Day, or really bad Valentine's Day, where maybe something bad happened, not necessarily because of a relationship, but just something bad happened to you in your life. I figured I would start with the simple story that my late husband refused to buy me flowers. He would not give me cut flowers. He's like, why am I going to give you something dead? He says, I'll go buy you a plant. You grow your own damn flowers. We'll have flowers everywhere. He would buy me plants by the truckloads. He would not give me cut flowers because they're dead. Why am I going to give you something dead? One day I brought home a bouquet of flowers for him. And oh my God, the response was unreal. He was so tickled. For the next 2 weeks, anybody that walked by our apartment, he had to drag inside to come look at the flowers he got.
Wow.
I said, and now you know why we like to get flowers.
Yeah.
The very first Valentine's Day we ever had together, he jumped a fence because he was going somewhere on foot, and he saw this house with this beautiful rose bed out in front. So he jumped the fence to steal a rose. He got bit in the ass by a dog on the way back over the fence.
That was
So
his
he came home
payment. He had to pay,
with a crushed rose, a rip in his jeans, and a big dog bite in his butt cheek. And I said, well, it was the thought that counts. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
And
right.
I don't know. It's just never been a holiday that I really much celebrated. I mean, except for going and getting candy because I like Valentine's Day candy.
Well, it's always been good for Hallmark.
Yeah.
Hallmark.
And,
I love the cinnamon hearts.
Yeah, I like the sweethearts, the little sweethearts with the messages on them. Those are good. But yeah, I mean, just I can't really remember any bad Valentine's Day except maybe for today, because today I got COVID. I found out I had COVID for Valentine's Day. It was like, okay, great for me. But I'm gonna look at it as a blessing in disguise because I get to catch up on some sleep and get my taxes done. So that's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
Just take advantage of it. And in the meantime, I hope everybody else out there had a great Valentine's Day. With okay, Wayne, I have to share that.
I know, that's fat. You and Suzanne are like twin flames, twin souls.
Cute. Oh my God.
That's cute. Very cute.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, Marina, I'm going to start with you. What is a good and or bad or both Valentine's Day memory for you?
Well, you know, the last few have been pretty good. And that's because I've been in charge of looking after myself for Valentine's Day.
There you go.
And it is incredible that I always know exactly the right flowers and exactly the right chocolates to get myself.
That's fabulous.
Yeah, so that has been really good. Now there's for a lot of the years that I was married, my ex-husband was in the military. So chances were very good that he was not going to be around on Valentine's Day. So, you know, I spent a lot of it by myself anyway. So it's not like I felt I had missed anything, right? And yeah, one of my favorite things to do now is I will get my flowers. I will get my lilies, the white lilies that have that beautiful scent that goes through the whole house.
Oh, I love those.
I usually pick up a couple of those and I have them so I can smell them in the house. And then I will wait until the evening of the 14th or the morning of the 15th. And that's when I'll go shopping for the candy because it's all on sale.
There you go.
That's what I do. I mean, I buy candy throughout the season, but
yes,
get it while it's 75%
tomorrow
off.
I will go to the store regardless, and I'll have 3 masks on my face. It's like I'm going to go stock up on candy. Yeah. It's all going to be on sale.
Yeah, exactly. And then I can have it whenever I want. And, you know, don't you find sometimes you just, you know, it's before bedtime or in the evening, or it's like, I need something sweet. Like, I don't care what it is. I just need something sweet. So,
I find you know what I keep in my cabinet? I get the little chocolate wafers, the melting chocolates that you would get and melt to like dip strawberries and stuff in. I get those little jars of that and then a bag of marshmallows. And every now and again, when I get that sweet tooth, I want something really sweet, I'll go throw a handful of wafers in a bowl, put them in the microwave, melt them, and then I'll get a couple of marshmallows and I'll sit and just pig out and I'm fine. It's 3 or 4 marshmallows, I'm done. It's like I can't eat more than that. Yeah.
That's cool.
So
So yeah, that's it. It's not a huge thing with me, but I do remember to, you know what, be kind to myself and why not? I deserve it. I don't need to have a reason. So
there you go.
Absolutely. I love the way you think.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Allie, it's your turn. What about
Well,
you?
I hate to be a downer. I guess my worst one was in Valentine's Day of 1988. My 14-year-old niece got off the school bus and crossed at there wasn't a crosswalk, but she walked in front of the school bus to go across the street, and a car came and hit her and she was dragged for quite a while.
Oh
And
my God.
that was a real shock for the whole family. And she's been in a walking coma ever since. She has to be fed through a tube. She would be, I don't know, 40 something, 47 or 8 now. But it really didn't help the family too much. My mother ended up being dead within 2 months because she couldn't handle the stress. So that wasn't a very good one, but I want to leave on a positive note, which is my husband used to write me the most beautiful poems. And I remember I went out to do something and I came back in and I was laying down in the RV, and up above my head is this beautiful poem that he wrote. He taped it to the ceiling so I could see it while I was there. So it was beautifully done. I mean, it was just really cute, and it was really kind. And it's something special. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, how about you, Val?
Oh man, well, sorry, you guys. It's just another day to me.
It's another day.
I appreciate everybody's sentiments about it, but I mean, treat everyone well every single day. Tell them you love them, and give your significant others and family a big hug. Tell them every day. And that's all I got for you, because, that's
all right.
I don't have any bad ones, and I don't have anything that stands out in my mind, because it just never meant anything to me, to be honest with you.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
To me, it's Candy Day. That's just,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, besides that, Sherry's absolutely correct. Well, I stand corrected. It is an excuse for me to get some yum-yums, and I fully admit it.
Yes. Absolutely.
Wow. That's
Absolutely.
cool.
Yep.
Sharon, did you want to share anything, or did you want to go ahead and
Sure. Actually, I've decided to share the thing that was very hurtful. I mean, Ellie took the cake with the tragedy. Yeah. No, that's okay. My husband was the same thing, that Valentine's was just another day, and I got used to that. And because he gave me presents and that kind of stuff, just impromptu, and he did so much for our family and so on for me. Although I must admit that he put all of his energy into his girl and kind of forgot me.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
So I guess it's probably a sore point. But the sore point is, as a mature student, he went back to university, and he had this crush on this young woman, beautiful blonde, and he put a dozen roses on the hood of her car.
When he was married to you?
Yep. And then he gave me a dozen roses. Like he usually doesn't do that. Like I felt like it was out of
guilty.
So that was the thing. Is he told me he did it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he felt so good. I said, I can't process this. Would you talk to a friend? Because I was his best friend. I can't deal with this.
Well, I'm sorry, Sharon. That is awful.
I realize I have to release that. Yes, I'm talking about. That's what it was.
I would have been tempted to go upside his head with the roses.
Oh, well, I just wasn't that way. I always saw from the other person's point of view too much, right?
Yeah.
And but I have to say that this Valentine's Day it hasn't been one day. I took my love out to dinner on Friday night. And so it was great. And it was at this really high-end place we now have on the island, and I love it. It's expensive, but the owner does incredible stuff. It's so yummy.
It's worth it. Yeah,
it's worth it. The flavors she put together, you go, is there booze in that? Like we had these prawns, these Spanish prawns, and the sauce was to die for. It turns out there was Grand Marnier in it. and it had sort of
Mm.
anyway, she comes up with these creations. Talk about following your passion. She's actually a lawyer.
Wow.
She
Nice.
has her master's in law, and she decided to move to the island with her family, and because she's passionate about cooking, and she's opened up this high-end restaurant. So that was a beautiful time. And then I was telling you gals backstage, February 11th is the day we met. And on February 11th, she says, I'm taking you somewhere. And she says, it's, it's not fancy. Just, don't think about it, but I'm not going to tell you anything about it. And it turns out she led me to the coffee shop where we first met.
That is really romantic.
That's
I like
very
that.
romantic.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
knowing her, because I did the big splash with the dinner, knowing her, I know she's going to come up with something on the day tonight when I see her.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You got a good one,
beautiful.
Sharon. You deserve it.
Beautiful.
Really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Definitely.
I've never been so adored in all my life.
That's a great feeling.
It's
Good for you.
breathtaking.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Breathtaking,
As
yes.
it could be.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And this is a little off topic, but I'll mention to you guys that just got a real quick text from my son.
Oh, yes.
And for those of you that are in the US, and I know most of you are, and whenever you hear about Obamacare or healthcare and whatnot having state provided or whatever, and they always bring up the concept of no, that's socialism, you can't have that and that.
Yeah.
And they make it sound like something really awful. And they like to point out that even though we have free healthcare in Canada, oh no, we have problems. There's we can't be seen very fast.
Right. They do. You're right. They say that.
Absolutely. I just got a text from him, okay, because he had to go to what did I call it? Urgent care. Yeah, because he was working on a roof and he kind of slipped and he got a little bit of damage on his face. So it's going to require a stitch or two. And the text message said, wow, 5 minutes from exam to triage.
That's the way to go.
I know. I don't know why people complain.
I know.
Yes, there's the long wait now, simply because all Medicare all over the world is in crisis.
It is.
Not enough doctors, not enough nurses. They're burnt out, they're leaving the profession. So there's all that on top of it.
Yeah.
But,
a lot of it is caused by the fact that their very own governments have been starving the systems.
Exactly.
They're either stealing the monies out of it to go elsewhere, or they increase regulations to the point that people who work in healthcare just can't keep up.
No.
And then you have companies who want to make another $1 billion on their annual profit. So they start cutting back on who's actually still working.
Oh, yeah.
So those left behind are trying to do the job of 4 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we may have long waits, but you eventually get there. Whereas there's so many people, in the United States, which is supposed to be kind of the #1 country in the world, can't get care because they don't have any coverage.
My son didn't qualify for Medicaid. I don't know what we would do because he would not be able to afford his Vyvanse, which he takes for the ADHD, ADD that he has as an adult, and some of the other issues that he deals with. He wouldn't be able to get that medication. I don't have an extra $2,000 a month to pay for that. Fortunately, he qualified for Medicaid. I mean, we went to the ER Monday for his high temp, and granted, we were there for a while, but it was a holiday weekend, so I can't really fault them for that. But we were in and out. We had results. He had prescriptions.
I'm glad, Sherry, because you live in a red state, and you would think that you might not have that at this point.
We have that because our former governor, who was a Democrat, implemented the expanded Medicaid with Obamacare. The new governor is now in. He's already making noises about trying to cut that out, get rid of it. It's like,
but lower our taxes.
You're talking about almost 1 million kids you're going to cut off of care. healthcare because they're trying to get him to change his decision to do away with the summer lunch programs for poor kids that are school age kids.
Because
They've been
that's
running a
socialism,
program.
Sherry.
I
That's
know, I'm
socialism.
telling you, I mean,
Crazy.
but they get to put a little raise in their pockets. So, but anyway, so just to let you know,
Yeah.
be aware of what's going on in your own state and in your own state government.
Yep.
Are they actually supporting the people of that state, or are they trying to make things worse for you?
Uh-huh.
And then do something about it when you find out, one way or the other. Vote,
Mhm.
vote. Okay, so
Exactly.
I got to put my glasses back on because now I've got to read. Okay. Dum. Hide that one. And our first question coming up is, I'm hoping it'll show. There we go. Is Ness had a question, and I just saw her in chat. So
Yes. Yeah.
should be here. She
Pretty
let
sure
go
she is.
last week. Any guidance from guides or angel guide teams on job search? So
A raise in their pocketbook. Okay. That's like this morning we were talking about Uranus, not your
yes,
anus.
I did just say a raise in their pocket.
Yeah.
And I meant the double entendre when I said it.
Yes.
So
And Ness said, that she'd asked the question earlier.
In the week.
Yeah, when it was more raw and right. Yeah, I can
so sorry, Ness.
understand that. So totally. All righty, let me put on. Let me just double check this. Okay. Well, I'm testing out. This is the inaugural testing of the Inner Child Oracle deck. And I think we all need to sometimes get in touch with our inner child. And this one, I like this. I like this for you, Ness. Okay. It says, become aware. And I love the colors and all the things that you have to focus on this card. And it says, listen to the wisdom of your body. So
awesome.
The guidance right now is don't rush. Just take things slowly. Don't rush. The universe has your back. Take time to observe. Take time to look around. See some of the things that maybe that you're too busy to see when you're in the rat race. So take time. Yeah.
And I got the same message. I got intuition. These are from the Elemental Empath Oracle. And so this beautiful woman who represents you is just sort of taking her time. It says, make sure you choose from intuition, not fear, and that you connect to your soul, trust yourself, and the source that brings it to you. So unless you feel completely comfortable with it, or you feel intuitively that this next position will be a good one, hang out and see. Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, and I got a good one for you, Ness. So this is illumination. And it says, something hidden is coming to light now. You find out about new jobs, opportunities, and options, and someone lends you a helping hand. But along with that is the sense that you've got to let go of any fears that you are carrying, any worries, because just know the universe has your back and a job is coming.
Okay. I was
Thank
hit
you,
with,
Ness.
this is a new opportunity for you. So also ask for help from, from your guides in the universe and so on. That was the second card. I'm just going to sneak in the first card. Here's a new team. See how that woman there, she's just walked into the team and she's got her hands like this. You're going, wow, these guys are great. So new team coming up.
Right.
New work team.
Give me a second, y'all.
well-
I'm so sorry. I'm sitting there watching y'all read and I realized I didn't grab any cards.
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry to
Kushi,
go.
Kushi, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Just wanted to mention to Kushi, no, we don't do readings
Right.
from the chat. You submit your question, and this is for everyone. We will put up a post in our community pages saying, please post your questions for the upcoming Sisters of the Mystical Tarot. And you post your question, and then we will read on it on Wednesday. But we don't get do
chat.
readings, from the chat. But you can get in touch with any of us and book a paid reading. That you can do pretty much anytime.
Absolutely.
For
Yeah.
sure.
There you go.
Thanks for the commercial.
You're welcome.
Because
All
we're
right,
terrible,
Sherry.
terrible at advertising ourselves.
Yes.
Okay, so did everybody read? We're waiting on me.
We're
Yep.
waiting on you.
Yep.
Okay, from Divine Dog, I pulled passion. It says, do what you love. So look on this as an opportunity to really kind of take an internal assessment and figure out what is it that you really feel passionate about. And then maybe now is the time to make your move in that direction. So you never know what might come out of it. It could be fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she got an out of jail free card.
That works too. Okay, now Dolores has a question, but it was so long I had to put it into 2 posts. So
That's all right.
it says, I used to show a screen full of shooting orbs on my home camera. They were fun to watch. They would trip the camera. That's how I discovered them. And then she finished up with, I went to see a medium about other things and all the orbs disappeared for good. What was all of this? So it's like,
Alrighty.
conundrum.
Yeah.
Maybe they got offended you went to a medium and you didn't talk to them.
Yeah.
What
They're
yeah,
still there.
What I
You
got
just
is
can't
they're
see
still
them.
there.
They're still there. Yeah.
Yeah, they're still there. It's just that it's a little more difficult for you to see them because this is incredible. Okay, 26. Practice freedom. Right? You see that owl? It's or that bird, it's flying very, very high. It doesn't just see what's in front of it, it sees the whole vista, the whole story, the whole landscape. And the message at the bottom of this is release the weight of judgment. So did you do anything wrong in what you did? No. So let go of a feeling that you are responsible for them being gone. No, they just let you know where they were, and you can reach out and they will come back anytime. You just have to believe that they will. And you just have to see things from a different perspective. Be open to seeing them in other ways.
That's right. So what I got is there they all are. I think they want you to, the card is the earth grounding. And I'm getting that they want you to spend some time outside whenever it's warm. I mean, maybe it's freezing cold where you are, but go outside. They want you to ground. And it says calm your mind and connect to your body. And also the sky, and be mindful, because it's there. It's there. That didn't go away. It's just that you either are not seeing it, and they always say, you'll believe it when you see it, not you'll see it when you believe it. So
Yes.
flip the script. Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. I disappeared on you for a minute. I accidentally hit the power button. I turned my computer off.
Oh, nice.
Oh gosh.
I was like, cancel. No, I don't want to end.
That would be a problem.
Oh my God. Okay. I don't even know whose turn it is.
I think,
Okay.
is it mine? Yeah. So for you, I forgot who we had up here with the name.
Oh,
but
it was
Dolores.
Dolores.
Dolores. Okay, Dolores. So what I'm getting is healing. So I feel like it doesn't even matter if they're your angels or elementals or whatever is showing up. They're showing up to give you some healing. And that it was a group of them showing up. It says your body, mind, and spirit are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations all at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. So this is what your orbs are all about. So open up to that. They're still there, even when you can't see them. So just let that healing in. Thank you, Dolores.
You know, I was hit with Quebec City, the capital. It's the capital of Quebec, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I know that. I'm just having a little.
Yep.
Senior moment here.
Yeah. So, anyways, I was there visiting, and I could feel the history and the spirit. Oh, it was amazing. But one thing I read about was that the First Nations, like the medicine man, the spiritual leader of the tribe, the nation, there were sailing ships coming into the harbor, and all people of the tribe couldn't see them, but he could see them, even though they were real. The other people weren't. It wasn't in their belief system.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. So this is clarity of belief. And what they're doing is, they're still there. There he is there. And what he has in his hand is a butterfly. And they're saying, you take it now. We're here. This is your journey, butterfly's transformation. So this is about your spiritual transformation and your clarity of belief. So that's what I've got.
Nice.
And and an everyday thing is people don't see motorcycles. They're not, right?
Yeah.
Right. Not on your radar.
No, they're not on your radar.
Yep.
Exactly.
Well, I pulled for you creativity, play your own song.
Nice.
So I'm thinking, just from what everybody else said and just thinking on what you had written and asked about, maybe they disappeared because it's time for you to take the next step in your evolution, in your ascension, in your gifts. And then once you start making that transition, they'll be back. But they're still there. They haven't left. They're just not letting themselves be seen right now. And I don't feel like it has anything to do with the medium you saw. I think it was just a coincidence that it happened about the same time. Maybe the only thing I could say that would be similar to what, with seeing the medium is just that seeing that medium maybe cracked open another door in your evolution.
Yep.
And so now they're stepping back to say, okay, it's time to come to the door, take that next step. And they're going to be there to meet you when you do so. They're just waiting on you. And that's what I got. So let's see. Okay. We had from Jane Lamire. This stationary orb on the ceiling most every night. Now I don't see it. Do not know what it was.
So she had a stationary orb on the ceiling most every night. Now she doesn't see it and didn't know who it was. Okay. Okay, Janelle, if I'm getting a female energy, so if your mom has passed, then that was her just sort of looking in on you, letting you know that, yeah, she got you covered. She's checking in on you. Okay, I will pull a card for you. You do not have to go it alone. And I'll read you what it says on the bottom of this. Yeah, reach out for support at this time. So I think that, yeah, if it was your mom, she's letting you know that you are not alone. You're not facing whatever it is that you're facing by yourself, that all you need to do is just ask for help, ask the other side for help, and then be prepared to accept whatever help that they're sending you. But I think that's what it is. Yeah.
So I don't want to dispute Marina, and so I kind of feel that that's probably true. But what I did pull was a connection to your soul. Now, if your mother was there, then of course she's connected to your soul. She brought you into the world, so that could fit really, really well. But I'm also wondering if your higher self was looking down on you and making decisions, or taking some inventory, I guess is the best word. It says trust your true self, and also heed your inner guidance, because it was purified energy that was up there. So it wouldn't surprise me if your mother brought it in, and she wants you to make sure that you understand that you have the power and you have the ability. And we all know subconsciously what's going on in our own lives. And sometimes we sneak out for a little trip around to check things out. And it could have been part of your soul that also, maybe you met your mother on that etheric level. So there you go.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, right when Marina said a mother, I was getting grandmother. So same line of thinking, it came in, and I felt that grandmother energy, mother energy, but to me it was grandmother. It doesn't matter because it's about listening. So this is about listening to the messages. So they are there imparting some information to you, Jane. So this is about a supportive energy and messages. Mother, grandmother, doesn't matter. It is that maternal side coming in. So listen, if you get any thoughts or ideas that come up in support of that kind of divine feminine and going out into the world, things for you to improve on in your life, they're giving you messages related to that. So listen to the messages. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's listening to the message. This is giving and receiving. You see these messages here, that it's a two-way street. So it's about opening up and receiving those messages and giving messages as well. So that's what I've got.
That's cool.
And I pulled for you harmony. Get on key. I feel very strongly, Marina's right, that it sounds like your mother or another female energy that's involved. Just kind of checking in, and just go with the flow and harmonize with them. They're there to uplift you and make you feel better, not to scare you or make you worried. It's all being done in love. And the more you harmonize on that, the greater the love you're going to feel. And that's what I'm getting.
Okay.
And that was our last question. I don't have any more questions.
Well, I have a poem to share with you. It was from the White House, given to Mike Johnson.
Okay.
Roses are red, violets are blue. The border deal was crushed because of you. I love it.
Oh my goodness.
That's right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know what? Right at the very beginning, Book had suggested that maybe we might do, a short little meditation and all kind of bring in as much peace for the world as we can. So I think that's probably a really, really good thing to maybe take a look at. And what do you think, ladies? Do we want to do a kind of
Yeah, that
a
sounds like
card for the collective?
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for catching that, Marina. I missed it.
I want to know who's the
My head's
dinnerling.
gonna fog.
Just distracted by my love. She sent me a text. What are we doing? Are we playing a card for the collective?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
That was my angel.
Wow.
Well, see, she just got another set of wings.
That's great.
Yeah. Oh.
When I used to work on Valentine's Day at school, I used to go in and say to everybody, "Hi, everybody. Happy VD to you."
I thought of that last night.
That's right. Remember that song, VD is for everybody, not just for a few? It was an ad. Yeah.
Allie, you always know those obscure songs.
All the bad things. I know.
Brought them all down.
All the best things. Listen, if you want to spend a little bit of time laughing when it comes to kind of raunchy songs, all right, I just had his name, Kevin Bloody Wilson. He's out of Australia. And oh my gosh, he has got hits like "Do You F on First Dates? Does Your Dad Own a Brewery?" Yeah, Mick, me mate the master farter. Anyway, you've got to, you want to
like Trey Crowder. Trey Crowder. He doesn't sing, but he's a redneck.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Liberal redneck. Yeah. I remember when he first came out and he would stand out on his back porch and do little phone things, and I would laugh. Oh my God, he was so funny.
He was.
And then they finally noticed him in Hollywood and pulled him out there.
Nice.
There you go.
Okay. Well, this is a lovely way to start. Connect to eternity within.
Ooh, that's
especially
nice.
If we're doing a positive reading for everyone, keep that in mind. Okay, let yourself be held by love. Lovely.
Yeah,
I'm just struck by the message, especially today, a day that we're supposed to celebrate love. This is loving yourself, knowing that you are your own best advocate, your own best friend. Everything that you have that is inside of you is there to make you happy. It's designed to propel you on this path forward. So embrace it. Allow yourself to be held by love. Believe that you are absolutely worthy of love. So I can't say more.
That's this kind of segues out of what you've said because I love it so much. It says, be unapologetic. Do not apologize for who you are. Be yourself. Release societal's expectations. Be a mess. Just be a mess. And it's all right. Be who you are. And that's me. I have to be unapologetic. I just have to be who I am. And sometimes that's embarrassing for my grown children, but otherwise, it's okay.
Oh, well,
Yeah, there you go. They'll get over
that's what therapy's for.
It just makes it more fun for us, Allie, whenever we can embarrass our children.
it. That's
Yeah, I
right.
embarrass mine all the time.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
all right.
isn't that our
Mom,
job?
Oh, Mom, you didn't just say that, did you? You did.
It's on the mommy
Sorry,
card.
Bob.
It's allowed. It's
Sorry,
part of the
Bob.
bingo card.
Sorry, Bob.
So I got Inward Revolution, which is about the soul, the soul's journey, everything that we've been talking about, the soul, and going inside to love yourself and come from that place, no matter what it looks like on the outside. Go to your center. This is where you find peace, bliss, and joy.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
That was lovely. So for Valentine's Day, I got the most phallic card in the.
There you go.
The message is, I really resonated. I think it might have been, it was either Marina or Allie. It really resonated with me is you know what inside, what is your happiness? What will make you happy? You just have to take action.
Yeah.
It's not going to just happen to you. You have to be part of it and take action. So that's my
right.
or the message they gave me.
Nice.
I got a cough for everybody. I pulled belonging. Find your pack.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you find your love, is when you find where you belong and you feel that belonging and you realize that people there love you and accept you exactly as you are, warts and all.
Yep.
They don't care. They love you regardless. That's the best feeling in the world. Absolutely. You know, whether if it's friends, family, an intimate relationship, or all of the above, it's just being accepted for who and what you are with no questions asked. You know,
Absolutely.
There you go.
and Book is cracking me up over here. Oh my God.
Yeah, she's
She
a good
started
one.
out with
She
Sherry's
is-
got COVID fog, but we got your back. And then now she puts
Yeah.
Sherry may have COVID fog, but she's got power.
Where to keep you down, Sherry?
Yeah.
Laugh, it
oh.
makes me cough.
Sorry. Light Being says, what does it mean questions are pulled from collective community pages? Okay. So we are simulcasting to all of our individual channels. And what we do at some point over the weekend, you know, by Monday, whatever, is we will post on our individual YouTube community tabs, community pages, something along the lines of post your questions for the upcoming Sisters of the Mystical Tarot in the comment section below. That is whoever is hosting that particular week, we will make sure that whatever channel you have left that message on, we will get it to the person who is hosting. That's how we get the questions for the Sisters of the Mystical Tarot show. So sometimes we get a lot of questions. Sometimes we only get a few questions. It kind of is what it is. So hopefully that makes sense. Yeah.
It kind of depends, I think, on what's happening in the world. You know, I mean, we just went through a big holiday weekend. A lot of people, even people that's not from Louisiana, celebrate Mardi Gras, you know, all around. And Valentine's Day and the beginning of Lent. And wasn't there I want to say another holiday, maybe Hindu or Buddhist, I don't remember. There was another holiday all in there at about the same time. It was like a bunch of stuff hit all at once. So people tend to get tied up with that and they don't think to go put their question on the community tab. But we've all got it there. So you put it, then the host will post it, and that's what we read on. And
so like being, if you went to my channel, for instance, you're going to see a big, huge ad picture, and it's going to say questions for Sisters of the Mystical Tarot. And you just click underneath that and post a question. It's a big, huge black ad. Can't miss it. And if you go on any of these ladies' channels, they're going to have something like that is going to say, post them here.
So,
Hers
and
is,
that is
Dragonfly Crystals is her channel.
the
and
channel.
it's when you're on the main channel, you'll see there's, videos, live, podcast, whatever. One of the little tabs that you'll see says community. So you click on that community tab, and that's how we keep in touch with everyone and let people know what we're up to.
Exactly.
Good question, because you know what? Yeah, there's sometimes let me speak for myself.
Everybody knows, but maybe they don't know.
Exactly. I
don't always post it. I'm terrible at remembering to do that.
I didn't remember till Monday, so I posted it, but got 2 questions.
Yeah, myself. I mean, So I mean, we all try to get it done by the weekend before the Wednesday, but most of the times we forget or we get sidetracked or something happens, and it might be come out a day or two later. But just keep checking. I mean, check all of our channels. I might forget this week to put it early. But Allie remembered, so hers is already up. Well, go leave the question under her channel.
But even if you
doesn't matter whose channel you leave it on.
You could say question for sisters anywhere in any of my videos, and I'll see that. And
we will see it.
Cut it, paste it in. So,
absolutely. Absolutely. I keep my eye open for that as well. If I'm doing any other shows, if somebody leaves a message like that, then I'll clip it and put it aside and save it.
And as long as we're talking about that, don't forget, you guys, to on all of our channels, whatever channel you're on, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And then visit the other channels and do the same thing, particularly after the show. If you leave a comment, if you leave an emoji, a thumbs up emoji, it's really very, very helpful.
That boosts the algorithm, helps push our channels out so that when somebody's just surfing on YouTube, boom, they'll get one of our channels will pop into their feed and they'll be like, oh, because people are looking for us. They just don't know where to find us.
Exactly.
So that helps to make it easier on y'all. Everybody's in the description box below. I've got everybody's YouTube channel link in the description box. You can go straight there, click it. It'll take you to that person's channel. And then you can explore, you can subscribe. It's free. Doesn't cost anything to subscribe.
But she's asking, or Light Being's asking, we are on every Wednesday at 4 o'clock Pacific, which is 7 o'clock Eastern time. I don't know which time zone you're in. It's always on this show.
We've never not answered all the questions. She's asking if how do you know your question will get answered? It will get answered.
Oh yeah. We answer all questions that get put in advance in the community tabs. We don't leave anybody out.
So you're in New Jersey? Yeah, you're Eastern. Eastern Standard Time. So it would be 7 o'clock for you. Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Every Wednesday at 7. Yes, Light Being.
If there's something special coming up and we're not going to do a show like that week, like, Thanksgiving week or Christmas week or something like that, we will let y'all know weeks in advance that we're not going to have a show that week. But we've only done that, I think, just Thanksgiving week's the only week we did that, because it's the night before Thanksgiving here in the United States. So it was like everybody's busy cooking right now. They don't have time to do anything else. So, but I think that's the only show we've ever not done. And then we let everybody know about it at the beginning of the month, so they were well aware of it. But yeah, we're here every Wednesday night.
Yep.
And we rotate out who hosts, but it's on all of our channels because we simulcast with each other, so that we can run it out to all of our channels. And so kindly go visit each of us, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, share it with your friends, leave a little short message in the comments. Pardon me. And it's time for my next dose of medicine. And so everything's starting to drip and run now. So it's like, okay, it's time for the next dose.
All right then.
And thank y'all for coming and spending your Valentine's Day evening with us.
Absolutely.
Happy Valentine's. We
Happy
did this
Valentine's.
good, lady. We're right at 56 minutes. So
Valentine's.
Perfect.
there you go. Follow Sharon's heart. She's showing you what it is.
Oh, that sounds painful.
I know. I'm so sorry, y'all.
No. I'm sorry for you. I don't want you to have to go.
Absolutely.
It's time
It
for
does
the next
sound
dose of
painful.
medicine, and now it won't stop.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go take my medicine and go back
All
to
right.
bed.
All right.
Y'all have a
Thank
lovely
you, everyone.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Bye-bye.